Let's try test number 2. Let's give an overreaction to all my fantasy baseball teams. It is Friday morning, 5:30 a.m. local. I have 7 teams on Yahoo, 1 team on ESPN. That is 8 total baseball teams right now, of which 4 of them are Dynasty. Well, okay. 2 Dynasty, 3 Dynasty, 1 Keeper, but it's like a keep one, and then there's another one that's like a keeper league for like 20 of the 30 something on the roster or whatever. That one I picked up in the middle of the year, and I kind of wish I hadn't, but it is what it is. So, overreaction time. Joe Rogan Fantasy League. This is a 20-team league, deep, like you're going to scrape by on platoon players here in that one, so you just got to pick the right people. Okay, so that's the Albuquerque Dust, because apparently it was the first one I made on this one, and Dust is always the team name I start with. Thank you, Dad. I am up 14-3 against the team in 4th place. Overreaction time. Yay! I'm going to get close to 500. If this holds, I'm going to be 148, 152, and 37. That should put me close to 12th place, and I need to be in 8th to make the playoffs on that one. Very rare, but I have been doing all right the last couple weeks in that league. Next, Europe, MLB 23. I started up this league with a bunch of guys that I'm playing hockey with, or fantasy hockey with. I am in 5th place. I am 8-0, but I am up 11-1 against the 6th place team. That should keep me pretty firmly in the playoffs there. I believe technically we've clinched. Playoffs start in another 3 weeks, 4 weeks, because I think that's how far ahead I am of 9th place or whatever. It's weird. It's a very shallow 10-team league, but the top 8 make the playoffs or whatever instead of like top 6. But whatever, don't care. Up 11-1. That will move me to 9-8 in that league, possibly get me to 4th place. All right, Hardball Dynasty League, the one that I actually do give a damn about, because I was in a hockey league, and then he had a baseball team that someone needed to pick up, and I joined in the middle of last year, picking up an orphan team from him. So I am in 12th place. I am 45 games under 500. It's awful. This is like, there's like 13 different categories in this league. I am 106, 151, and 15. I am up 12-1 against the guy in 10th place. 10th place, 5 places ahead of me, is 3 games above 500. 132, 129, 11. So if I win here, if this holds true, that's 118, 152. That still puts me, stupidly below 500, 30 plus games. I mean, that's cool. Maybe I can make it to 500 by the end of the year. Probably not. Probably going to hurt me in terms of draft pick next year. I should probably tank and sell off my players. But on this particular team, I don't think there's really a whole bunch of people for me to go back and actually sell off comfortably. I have prospects I can move, but I don't really want to sell. I've got guys that I should have sold last year. Stupid Luis Garcia. Had a chance to package him in another prospect, probably Marcelo Meyer, and could have gotten Corbin Carroll out of it. Instead, I'm kind of screwed. Meyer I should have sold at the beginning of last year, and I absolutely did not. Could have gotten Ellie De La Cruz as well. Actually, I had Ellie De La Cruz. And then I moved him for Sal Frelick and Grayson Rodriguez. And after Rodriguez's last 2 starts, I'm okay with that. With the way that Frelick has started here in the majors so far, I can live with that as well. Not happy, but I can live with that. Okay, next on the list, Year 6 Dynasty Keeper. Joined that just this past February. Very nice league. They were looking for a crap ton of managers. This is very deep. That Hardball Dynasty is 10 minor league players on a roster, but that's a 16-team league. This Year 6 Dynasty is a 20-man league. I am in 13th. I am up 10-5 against the 16th place team, which is cool because he's tanking. In theory, he's got an offense to compete, but he doesn't have any pitching. If he were to try just a little, there's enough guys on the waiver wire for him to make a little bit of noise. But That's just nitpicking right now. So if I win here, 10-5, that puts me at 114, 139, and 18. If I am lucky in that league, I can make 500. Probably not, but a man can dream. All right, now this is an interesting team. Cooperstown 16 drafted this one. I was in two basketball leagues with these people. Dropped out of both basketball leagues because stuff was just going on in life last year, and I just could not focus on it. So, shit. Uh, I'm down 3-11. I lost last week 5-9, I believe. I've been in first place, and I've been up more than 20 games on everybody for a good chunk of the year. I believe I'm only up 15 games on second place right now, and I'm probably only going to be up 10 games on second place by the end of this. But I mean, I've been comfortably in first all year long. Pretty decent team there. Cooperstown Keeper's small. This is one where it's a keep one, which is kind of dumb, but fuck it, whatever. Not gonna argue with that. That one I'm most proud of because I was down in 10th, 11th place at one point in that league, and I very carefully managed my team to go on an insane run in the last month. And now I am in third place at 111, 94, and 19. I am up 7 to 6. I'm very happy about that. That will keep me at 118, 119. I will feel pretty good. That makes me pretty happy. And then Dumb and Dumber. I will probably give up this team after the year. I was told to take over one team as a caretaker, and then I got told, okay, you're good to go, and then got told, oh, wait, no, we found someone else to take over that team after I had made additions to it. I don't know if I want to continue this team next year. I mean, if I was doing well, like this team is 6, 8, and 2. I am in 8th place out of 12, I believe. 8th place out of 10. I'm not really happy with that. I'm pretty pissed off, to be honest. I got jobbed out of a young pitcher in Andrew Abbott, and then the guy that took over the team was a dick and decided not to trade. So, like, whatever. It kind of pisses me off. So I don't know if I want to join that team. And then you have weird stuff that happens. I didn't even see that T-Rex had dropped Austin Nola or Aaron Nola. I don't know. There's too many things going on. It's a small league, which means you have great players on the waiver wire at all times, but there's just so much stupid shit going on constantly that it makes me very angry in this league. I just don't get it. So I might just drop that one. And then finally, I've got my ESPN league. I am up 6, 4, and 2. I didn't see that last night. Last time I checked last night, it was 6 and 6, but apparently I tied them in stolen bases and in runs scored. So I am up, 6, 4, and 2 against the team in 4th place. I will not pass him this week. I will still be down 5 wins, down 3 wins, and 3 ties. I will still be down 4.5 games on that guy. Odds are halfway decent that I can make it into 6th place, and he will move down to 5. Yeah, he will move down to 5, and the guy in 5th place will move up and take a spot in 4th. Which is good. Good for that team. The team moving from 5th to 4th because he was in 8th place for a good chunk of the year, and then all of a sudden everybody decided to start working. He also decided to trade with the guy in the bottom of the league who's absolutely trashed this year, playing for next year, but still refused to sell me Corbin Carroll for a price that I like. But whatever. All right, so that league is also important because it is a money league. This is one of the few money leagues I'm running this year. I'm going to spend 100 on this. I'm going to spend 10 on the Family Football League, and I'm going to spend 30 on the Fantrax Hockey League that's starting up this year. So I will go into more depth about those later. Hope you have a great one.